So now we are going to learn about the primary processing of millets. So firstly, so what are the different types of millets? As we know, major millets and minor millets. So major millets, pearl millet, finger millet, and sorghum. And minor millets, foxtail millet, proso millet, little millet, podo millet, and banyan millet. So these grains, millets, so they're very rich in proteins, minerals, vitamins, dietary fibers, and all the phytochemicals which are very necessary for the healthy human body. So it is very important to consume these millets in the daily basis. So here coming to the grain processing. So after harvesting the millets, we will not consume directly. So as in case of other cereals like wheat and rice, so we have to process the grains. So these millets mainly which are highly nutritious as we have discussed, and these can be grown in the arid and hilly areas. So with areas without water also, so they can be grown easily. So it is very much needed to include them in the diet in the daily basis for the health of the human beings. So here to improve their digestibility. So if we include them in the diet, so they have to be digested properly. So even though they consist of a high amount of nutrition, so we have to consume in a proper form. So to improve their appearance, digestibility, and other qualities, so we have to convert them into the different value-added products or in a consumable form. So for the conversion of the raw materials into consumable form, so we call that as the processing. So mainly the processing is of the two types, primary processing and secondary processing. So now we are going to learn about the primary processing. So mainly what is primary processing? So it involves in the unique operations. So to transform the grain into a eatable food. So initially when we harvest the millets, so it consists of the external husk and all. So we remove all this, and at the end of the primary processing, so the grain is ready for the consumption or for the cooking and consumption. So coming to the secondary processing, so further grains are converted into different types of products. So that involves all the ready to cook, ready to eat, and all the value added products that comes under the secondary processing. So here coming to the primary processing, so there are different steps. So what are all the different steps after threshing? So we'll harvest in the field and thresh. So these are all the pre-harvesting operations. So coming to the post-harvesting operations here, first the primary processing. So after threshing, so we'll first step is we'll clean the grains. So here first step is the cleaning. So here we will remove all the foreign water and the big stones and all the trash or the grass which mix with the grain. So next important operation is the grading. So we'll get the big size grains and small size grains, our daily groceries. So we'll just grade them. So just separate the different qualities of the grains. So here mainly in grading we'll separate the good quality of grains from the bad quality of grains. And it's coming to the pearling or the polishing. So this operation is mainly done for the major millets like the finger millet. So in this operation just we will remove the outer layer or the outer husk of the millet that is adhered to the surface of the millet. So it will improve not only the digestibility but also the appearance. So it is very important operation. And next coming to the dehulling. So this term indicates the removing of the outer layer of the minor millets. So little millet, poda millet, and brown millet, and all these foxtail millet. So this comes under the dehulling. So mainly the outer hull, which is very strongly adhered to the minor small millets. So it is a very difficult operation and very important operation to perform. This operation should be performed mandatory. And it's separation. So here after dehulling, so we'll get the mixture of the husk, grains and the broken grains. So we have to separate them. So this operation is very important because so as we get the mixture, so we have to give the good grain for selling or marketing. So this operation should be very important to get the good grain separated. The next last step is the packing and storage. After the separation of the good grain, so we'll pack accordingly and we will store them and we will just market them and we send to the retail packages for sale. And here you can see so different types of machines. So first one is the as we have just discussed about cleaning, grading, purling, dehulling, separation, and packing. So first one for pre-cleaner you can see. So this is the pre-cleaner, the first one. So here it performs the cleaning operation. So mainly in this pre-cleaner, the big dust particles and dirt particles are removed very effectively. And here you can see different models of cleaners that are present in the market, that is from the different companies. So each cleaner works on the same principle almost, so aspiration and the vibration. So here the other thing, so the next step is grading, just we have discussed. Here there will be no grading, only the pre-cleaner just cleans the grain. But here coming to the cleaner come destone come grader. So mainly here in this machine, so the destoner, the stone, the small stones and big stones, everything will be removed and the grains are graded accordingly. So according to their size, the grains will be graded. And here coming to the dehullers. So here single stage rubber dehuller and double stage rubber dehuller for small millets you can see. So here the most of the uh, dehullers is of the centrifugal type, which are very efficient and can be used for the all types of small millets. So here in the single stage, the dehulling takes place in only once, but in the double stage dehullers, so in the first chamber, the grain will enter and just it will just uh, get the impact force and the hull will be separated. So again, it will enter into the second chamber, and due to that centrifugal force, so it will just the force will act and the husk gets separated. The grains will just get the impact force, that is, they are forced to the outer surface of the shell. So here single stage and double stage. So here the some of the say sensitive grains like the foxtail, so they can be operated in the single stage dehuller. But some of the hard grains like the little millet and the powder millet, so the double stage dehuller will be used. So here you can see there is a dehuller for respective millets. So like the powder millet dehuller, so and the foxtail and frozen millet dehullers. So combinedly we can use. So the efficiency will increase just because if we can say the respective or the customized dehullers for the customized millets, so you can the efficiency will improve. But if we take this single stage or double stage, these can be used for the all types of millets, centrifugal dehullers. So, but if we want the more efficiency, we have to pass the grains. So 1 or 2 times, sometimes 3 times. So here you can see all millet dehuller, Odo and barnyard millet dehuller, and this is the multi millet dehuller. So that is developed by Central Institute of Agri Engineering. And here we can see the CFET multi millet dehuller, and here you can see the ragi perler and polisher, so which will remove the outer husk of the ragi. And here you can see the specific gravity separator. So after dehulling and pearling, so what is the main operation? So that is the separation of husk and good quality of grains and the brokens. So here when we get the mixture from the dehuller, so these can be transferred to the specific gravity separator, and we can separate all the grains, and we get the good grains at the end which are ready for the packaging. And here coming to the cost of the machinery, the pre-cleaners, so which are of about 400 to 500 kg per hour capacity. So we can get back for the price of 80,000 to 1.5 lakh according to the requirement and the company we are selected. And this toner come cleaner come grader. So it costs about up to 2 lakhs. So and the multi-millet dehullers, so which can be used for all the millets. So the cost varies up to 2.5 lakhs. And the ragi perler or polisher, so it costs about 65,000 to 80,000 rupees. And the specific gravity separator, so it costs about 2 to 3.5 lakhs. And the hand sealing machine and packing machine, so it can be got by 2,000 rupees. By if you want the automatic packing machine, it costs about 5 lakh rupees. So here, average space occupied by each machinery ranges from 3 feet to 6 feet. So here, uh, if we want to accommodate all these missions from pre-cleaners, polishers, the de-stone cleaner come grader, multi-millet dehullers, and including the storage, so we need about 25 by 25 feet of room, so which can be very suitable for even the storage also. So all these missions now we have discussed have the capacity of about 200 to 500 kg per hour. So here you can see the example. So the floor layout. So here first we will store the raw grains which are threshed, and these are transferred to pre-cleaner or the destoner come cleaner come grader. So from which the clean grains, so all the foreign matter and the dirt and the stones are separated, and these are just sent to the dehuller or polisher, so from which the husk from the grain is separate, and that is dehulled, all the grains are dehulled, and from this all the mixture of the grains are just sent into the specific gravity separator to get the clean grains. So from this the clean grains are packed and these packed grains are stored. So here we can maintain the minimum space of about 3 to 5 feet in between the machines for the ease of operation. So we require about the 2 persons to operate all these machines, and we have to accommodate about 25 by 25 feet for the free movement and free storage facility. And some of the contact details for this machinery supplies. So mainly for the primary processing machines are the Vishra Agro Sales in Tamil Nadu, Bhavani Industries from Karnataka, Bond Technologies, Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, Victor Agros, Sales, Salem, Tamil Nadu, AVM Engineering Works, Tamil Nadu, Perfira Technologies, Coimbatore, and CAPS Engineering from Gujarat, Grains and Pulses Engineers Private Limited, Haryana, and Uda Engineering Works from Bengaluru, Karnataka. So these companies, they can get they produce the respective or customized machinery for the primary processing of all the millets.